We're hitting the road with Christina Perri, who has a great new record out. We're surrounded by all this wonderful gear and instruments and fun stuff.
Yes.
That means there's a big tour about to happen. Let's talk about that first. How excited are you about hitting the road with this new music?
It feels like I've been building up to this moment for so long. I spent 1 year and 78 days making this album, and then 100 days promoting the first single, and then I've landed here now. And so this is like the part where I get to finally play what I'm talking about and sing what I keep talking about. You know, maybe for the first time in my career, I feel like I've written some of my most fun songs on this album. We start the show really big, and then we, you know, bring it down and break it down. Like, I'm a fan of that when that happens in the middle of the show. And then we just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I have a couple covers that are gonna come in there. I'm not gonna say what. I definitely don't have background dancers or pyro yet, but it's gonna be fun.
Amazing new music. You must be proud of the new songs.
I'm so proud. I mean, I definitely feel like they've been a secret for all this time, and I am absolutely terrible with secrets. But also, I really took a lot of risks, definitely with the writing. I wrote with some people I didn't think that I would write with. I wrote by myself a little bit. I wrote songs about experiences with myself and trying to exist as me on the planet and be okay with that, which is brand new for me. They're not all love songs, you know, about someone else. And so the writing kind of grew. Sonically, it's a whole new ball game. It's really, I hope, next level. It's not completely the same as the first one, and I hope it's not completely different. I had 49 songs in the pot when we were making, you know, the choices for the album, the 13. And there were a couple songs that we all really liked, but I was like, you know what? It just sounds exactly like my first album, and I don't know if I'll play that live. Every part of it, I feel like I took, you know, a chance, and then now that it's over and it's mixed and mastered, and then I gave it to people and they're listening to it now for the first time, and the response has been pretty awesome.
I bet.
So yeah, proud is definitely a good word. I'm proud.
People have such a strong reaction. I mean, I was looking at comments and things on videos, and so many of the comments are brought to tears. I'm crying, brought to tears. I mean, that, you don't get, I read this from lots of people. That's not the first thing you see on lots of, you know, people say it's good, but not that they're crying the second, third time they're here, they have tears. So I mean, that must be something as an artist to know you're touching people like that constantly. It's
pretty amazing. Also live, people actually cry, you know, in the audience, and I mean, part of me feels really bad. I just want to hug them, you know, and be like, it's okay. But then I remember, like, I was kind of crying when I wrote Human. Like, I was physically crying, you know, so I kind of think that's a great sign that I'm conveying, like, the exact same emotion that I was going through when I wrote it. But hopefully, the flip side of that is it's a good emotion. It's a good emoting, you know, for them. And when they come to the show, you know, that if they do happen to tear up at a certain part, you know, they get real hopeful, you know, at the next song. It's my thing. You know, I'm very emotional. I'm dramatic. I'm a girl. I'm Italian. I'm a Leo. I mean, it's like, you know, I have the combination. That's just what I do.
Well, thank you everyone for watching Extra on YouTube.
And for updates on the latest celebrity news, subscribe to our channel here. Like us on Facebook here, or follow us on Twitter here.
Yes, and if you want your voice heard, leave a comment below.
Where?
Below.